Yo, what's happening? This your boy Ugly Money for show, man. And you're now tuning in with VerifiedAtl. Got a special guest today, man. 2.0.
What's going on,
What's
man?
happening, big
Y'all
dog?
doing?
Welcome, man. Welcome.
Happy to be here.
Where you from, man?
So I'm from Atlanta, man. Southwest to be exact, but I done stayed all over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right now, I'm currently on the west side, man. Man, homegrown, man.
Homegrown. Hey, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Me too, man. East side in this thing, man.
Okay.
How you get the name 2.0, man?
So I'm actually a gospel rapper, man, and so I felt like when I got serious about my faith at first, you know what I'm saying, you go extreme all the way to the left. Like I don't want to do nothing no more. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just go to church and read the Bible. And then one day I was just thinking, I was like, man, if God for real, I've been me the whole time. Like I've been who I was supposed to be, like since before. That's what the book say, before I was born. So I was like, well, shoot, I just got a different focus now. You know what I mean? Like, people used to call me Hustle Man when I went to college.
Okay.
I used to sell about everything.
Everything.
Yeah, and so like, I cut all that, but then one day I was like, man, my street savvy, my hustle, you know what I'm saying? All of that, all those mentalities, it was like, man, God gave that to me on purpose. So first I was Hustle Man 2.0.
Okay.
But then it was like, man, folks want to let that Hustle Man go. I was like, I don't want to be affiliated with none of that. So then it was just 2.0, a better version of myself.
So how long you been, like, how long have you found your faith, like basically what you said?
Probably been like 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? I was what, like 19 maybe? But I really feel like, man, it's always been there. I just got serious about it. You know what I mean? I was just like, man, let me tap in for real.
That gospel rap, man. Actually, man, that's dope, man. Cause I done heard a couple gospel rappers. You know what I'm saying? And it really on the same level as like regular gangster rap or anything like that, man. Tell us about the gospel rap. Like how, like, you know, I'm sure people when they hear gospel rap, they thinking like, oh, it's just straight about, you know, the Lord and not cussing and not doing all that. But tell us about gospel rap, man.
So where I'm at with it, man, it's kind of like you got a version of it where it's like, man, it's just Jesus, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. It's like, that's cool, man, but I want to hear something I can kind of relate to, that kind of touch where I'm at, that speak to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't going to be in the church every Sunday and all that kind of stuff, and they've been through some things, you know what I'm saying? And not to say that's irrelevant, but it's like, bro, you're going to have to say more than that to reach me. Then you got another side, it's like, man, I used to this, I used to that, I used to this, I used to that. And so for me, it was like, well, I see the two extremes, let me find my spot, you know what I'm saying, kind of in the middle with a balance, where it's like, man, I talk about also Outkast type stuff, you know what I mean? Like I talk about the same things that we all see and we all dealing with and all going through, but my perspective on it just a little bit different. Mine is like a God consciousness who got my faith through it, you know what I'm saying? So like I always say, like, low key, I wrote this song about robbing a bank, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's a little bit different when it's coming from somebody with faith versus somebody who just out trying to do dirt. Okay. So it's like the perspective of it was, you know what I'm saying, somebody who had like 2 strikes, just got out. Partner hit him with a lick, like, hey, bro, like I got a sweet lick. One more time and we straight forever. And it's like, bro, I don't even do that no more. But how sweet is it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, bro, I'm hurting. Ain't nobody hiring me because of my record. And it's like, come on, man, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but the whole time it's like this conviction eating up on the inside, and it's like he going through with it, but he don't really want to do it. And that's, for me, people don't hear that side of it. They think you're supposed to be perfect all the time. You don't make no mistakes. You don't do it. And it's like, that's a lie. All that means is that you trying now. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I feel like more people would be reached if they felt like I don't have to be perfect, but I do want to keep trying. You know what I'm saying? To know that, like, it's the effort that counts more than it is the end result. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to show the application of it. You know what I'm saying? Like how to use this faith. Fine, you go to church. Fine, you do that. Ain't nothing against you. But like, how is it gonna benefit my life? And if you can't show me that, then I ain't really got no use for it. So that's where I'm at. It's a lot
of deep rappers and stuff in the game. Really, like, how would you consider? Like, how would you set the bar of like, okay, I'm in the gospel rap genre? Like, cause you got artists like, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace DMX. You got artists like that. who speaking the word through the rap, and some of his stuff you could kind of consider it being a gospel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
So I'm like, how do you tap into that genre, like versus like just selling regular rap music? Like, what's the median? Like,
so for me, I'm a little bit different. You know what I mean? But for me, it's what you talking about. How can I use it? What's the heart behind it? You know what I'm saying? So I actually been on Facebook going back and forth at it with folks. I was like, man, DMX probably, you know what I'm saying, one of the best evangelists / preachers that we done seen in our generation, but most church folk ain't gonna call it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because of his drug addiction and all the other stuff he was talking about. But it's like, man, that man talked about his relationship with God and prayed every chance he got. You know what I'm saying? That I seen, and I heard some other stories like, this man did all the things that somebody of faith you would expect to do. Like, how you a millionaire and you ain't got no multi-millionaire, you ain't got no six, no, you know what I'm saying, no Lambo, you ain't got no fly whip. You out here having lunch with homeless folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, bro, like out here praying and trying to share gems and trying to help the next generation. It's like your heart right. You know what I'm saying? Like I know we got some other stuff going on, and you got your demons you fighting, but you fighting. You know what I'm saying? Other folks just let it have its way. And so for me, man, I just kind of look at it like, what's the heart behind it? Like what you trying to do? I sometimes every now and again I listen to like Rap Caviar just to see what's going on these days, and I hear stuff and they be like, bro, like drill music. I'm like, nigga, that's murder music. But like, bro, you just making songs. Like, it don't even sound like you really own that. You just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody is like, man, I put my heart and soul in this. Like, this is what I really live. Like, you can hear that. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm trying to live a more righteous life and get closer to God and just try to be right, do right by folks, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's gospel. I mean, of course, if it line up with your belief, with the Bible for me, then yeah, that's gospel. That's good news. But I'm growing, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't drawing such a hard line in the sand to be like, all right, well, you cussed 2 times, so you ain't gospel. You ain't say Jesus enough time. 1, 2. Nah, you ain't say 5 times, bro. You missed it. You missed it. One more time, you would have been gospel, but you missed it. You know what I'm saying? Because half of that gospel music don't really be no good news either. It'd be like, dang, bro, everybody got to be broke, homeless, getting healed from counsel and paying bills. Like, come on, bro. Like, God bigger than that.
So I see you be doing you performing at prisons and perform. Like, how you get into that? So
like, man, I feel like, again, back to I feel like the best use of your faith is when it can help other folks. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I see a lot of folks in the industry, gospel rap industry, they want to go to all the churches. They want to be in everybody's church because that's where the check at. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's like, I just want to make an impact. I ain't get into this to be real. I low-key ain't even really want to rap growing up. I just felt like I was influential. Folks was listening to me, and I felt like it was something I could do. What really, I wasn't hearing nobody talk about the stuff I wanted to hear about. So I started doing it. But the more I started getting into it, I was like, man, why ain't nobody going to the homeless shelter with, like, you supposed to help out the folks who can't help themselves, or the folks who locked down, like, bro, like, I done been locked up a time or two, and it wasn't no long time, I ain't do no hard time, but it was like, nigga, that's a hard space to be in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like folks forgot about you, don't nobody care about you. Somebody coming on purpose to talk to you, it might change your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of stuff I focus on, and I feel like the most powerful part of the whole belief in God is love. You know what I'm saying? Even the Bible say God is love. So it's like, man, if you ain't doing nothing to love or share with other folks, you probably ain't doing it right. So I don't want to just talk about it. I want to live it out and act it out. And for me, it just became normal. Like, it ain't even no special thing no more. It's just a part of life.
All right, man. So how you find your production, man? You go on the internet, you get what you get, like, you use trap beats, you use, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are the beats different, or, you know what I'm saying, you pick a beat, it's whatever. You spit on it.
I produce.
Oh, you produce? Oh, you produce your own shit. Okay.
Yeah, so I started out, before I started rapping, I started producing, man. This how I got into it.
Okay.
So, like, when I first got saved, gave my life to Christ, got serious about it. You know, I dropped all my music. I dropped all the trap music, everything that was on some, you know what I'm saying, 3 6 Mafia, all that stuff, like everything that wasn't about God. I went to straight church music only. And then after a while, I was like, bro, it got to be something more than this. I was like, well, come on now, I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't go from T.I. and Jeezy and all that, you know what I'm saying, and so I started looking for stuff, and I ran across this dude named Ken Jones, man. And when I heard him, I was like, boy, that's it. And so I said, okay, well, this is what we finna do. I'm finna produce, right? And I'm gonna make beats, and then when I find a perfect gospel rapper, I'm gonna give him all the beats, and we just gonna run it. You know what I'm saying? And so I came across this dude. I called my brother, man. I was homeless, and he let me stay with him in college. And he was a rapper. He was a gospel rapper, Christian rapper. We was at like a prayer or something. And he was like, I got a microphone if you want to come. I said, I just make beats, bro. And he said, you don't rap at all? I said, I've been writing some. I got this little notebook. He was like, read it real quick, just see what it sounds like. And so, long story short, he was the person, Torian, calling my brother now. He was like, bro, you might be the rapper you was looking for. And so, yeah, it's been a rap ever since. You know what I'm saying? So like I just been producing. I started out producing, so if I really want to get down, then I do it myself. But then otherwise, like I go on like BeatStars or something and look for something that kind of fit. But I like it's a vibe. Like I look for peaceful stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I do turn up every now and again. I get, that's my personality. But it's like I don't need no help from the beat for that. I do that on my own. So yeah, if I find something I vibe with, then I get on there and I spit. You know what I'm saying? I got kind of like this somewhere between like an Outkast and a Kirk Franklin and a J. Cole with a little bit of T.I. in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about that's some. Whoo.
Yeah, that's me, man.
That's it, right? You heard that? Outkast, Kirk Franklin, T.I.
and J. Cole.
Cole.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then whip it up real quick. Rip it up real. Yeah, that's me.
How you feel about that Kirk Franklin situation, man, with him and his son, man? What you think about that?
I feel like it was a publicity stunt by his son to take it public. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all got our issues. I think it might have been good though. Not in a, you know what I'm saying? You always want to keep your family business to your family, but at the same time, like, it's good, man, because a lot of folks look, you see Kirk Franklin, he a household name. He is the gospel industry. Right. And it's like, but bro ain't perfect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't God. Don't put him on no pedestal. That was your fault. You looked at him too high. Now you find out that he cussing out his son and might be beating on his son, but it's like, who told you that he was perfect in the first place? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's how I see it. I think the messy part of it, it shouldn't have been that way. But at the same, as far as his character, like, it don't change nothing for me. He always been a man to me. You know what I'm saying? He just,
you know, people got this whole little vision about people, you know, who believe in the Lord and believe in their faith and all that. They like, man, they holy, they not doing nothing, but they regular people. You know what I'm saying? It's a battle every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be, you striving to be that top level, but in the middle of you striving, it's always a process. Like, you know what I'm saying? You always gonna go through the struggles. You always gonna do that. So,
only difference is, if you got faith, then you got another answer, another perspective that you can look at your problem through. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Folks who ain't got no hope, it's like, well, I'm down, I'm just gonna be down. But if you got a relationship with God, we could be homeless together. You stay 2 boxes away from me. You know what I'm saying? Or a tent. Sorry, that's more realistic. You stay a tent down the other side of the bridge from me. We in the same situation. I'm smiling all the time, like everything cool, and you over there pissed off, like, man, I got family, they won't even come check on me. It's like, man, me too. Right. And it's like, well, why are you always so happy? I feel like it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna make it through. We still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the faith is for. Like the believing in the things that you can't really see. You know what I'm saying? And there's something in it. It's like, it's so real that it just make you just change your whole demeanor and outlook. So,
what church you go to, man?
It's a church called New Life International Family Church. It's on the east side.
Okay, shout out to the east side.
Yeah, man. I I used to stay on the east side, so I got love for the east side. I'm a Southwest fella myself, you know what I'm saying? East Point, Washington Road, big up to you, you know.
Okay.
But, yeah, man, that's my church. The only one I ever joined when I got for real about it. It ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I meet God there every time I go.
Now, do you do any performances there at the church?
Yeah. I perform at church.
They know you the man, you know what I'm saying?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, they do. But I honestly, man, I find my flow in like outside of church. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm more comfortable in a club or a prison than I am in church. In a church, I be trying to make sure y'all understand what I'm saying. I be over pronouncing my words to the point where I'm off beat, and it's like, bro, did y'all hear what I said though? Y'all getting the message, because I know sometimes they'll judge you. They like, I done been through hell, you know what I'm saying, to say some of the stuff that I talk about. So it's like, for y'all to look at it like it's just a little cute rap, he out the streets, he ain't in trouble. It's like, nah, bro, don't do that to me. I done been through too much.
What's some of the challenges, if you face any, you know what I'm saying, going into the gospel range versus, you know what's going on here today. So what's any challenges or anything like barriers that you done broke down? Or it's I know it's hard out there, you know what I'm saying, but
so I had a song in 2018 called Lion or Lamb, and it Billboard charted on the gospel charts. It was on the #1 gospel radio station in the country. It got on. I won I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I'm pretty sharp at it. And so I figured out, like, it's this open mic with this producer as the host, and then the radio person from Radio 1, he's the DJ. And I was like, man, if I show out, then it's a good chance that something might come of it. And it did. And so I was the #1 added song. My song was added to the most stations, and it was added to it got the most spins that week. You know what I'm saying? I think it was top 200, but above some real big heavy hitters. But the thing about it was like it was real hip hop, but at the same time it was real gospel. It felt good, and it's like I sampled that. I made the beat too. I sampled that. You from the east side? You remember that song "Damn Shame"? Wow, y'all up on my. So I redid that with the same sample. Yeah, that it hit too. And so, but the thing about it was like, man, I don't think they wanted that kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not to dominate or not to get on no gospel, so it faded. I don't know. I ain't have no label behind me, and all them other folks on the charts had big labels, big money behind them. And so my junk faded, but I heard like it made an impression, like ain't no other song got that kind of response since. So I'm still kind of chipping away at the barriers of, all right, it's gospel, cause the big thing with gospel rap is they don't be talking about nothing. It just be rap, and it's like, man, y'all young folks, y'all be doing your rapidy raps, and it's like, but y'all ain't got no word, and you ain't got no spirit behind it. It's like y'all be on the wrong things, and it's like, you can't say that about my music. But it's like, you need I need a little bit more muscle behind me to break down that wall. So I kind of turn my attention to mainstream and underground, because it's like, I rap for real. Like, you can't put me next to nobody and they gon' boo-boo on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about this side of the industry is cash. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't got, if it's numbers one way or the other, either you got a big bankroll behind you, or you got a big following behind you where we gonna make some money. And so it's like trying to tiptoe where it's like, man, I can't make this all about money, because that's gonna mess up what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? The heart and the substance. Like, folks rock with me because they know what I'm really about. I really do this. But then on the other side, it's like, it's a business, man. You don't get nowhere in a business world not being able to do business. So I build relationships. I hustle anybody in the industry, a lot of the big names, they know me. You know what I'm saying? Just looking for me to have a breakout moment. And
that's dope, man.
So that's where I'm at with. That's my current challenge, trying to get a little bit more muscle behind me.
Hey, man, that's dope, man. I wish you the best of luck and everything, man. Tell us about your single, For My City, man, before we get up out of here. Let us know what's happening.
So For My City, it drops on the 23rd. I feel like this one might be the one that busted open for me.
All right.
No pun intended.
Facts.
But yeah, this the one that's gonna kick down the door for me, man.
Okay.
Like I said, I go to the shelters, the prison, the schools. I done spoke at the city council meetings before, and like I'm real community active, and I feel like that's the best use of my faith. But it's like it's the scripture where Jesus tell his disciples like, go be a witness to me unto Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, the rest of the world, right? Mm-hmm. So I be studying it, and I felt like he said it in that order on purpose to say that Jerusalem was where he was from. So it start with the home, and then the rest of the world, like it grows from the home to your region, to your country, to the rest of the world. And so for me, I was like, well, shoot, if I'm gonna reach the world with this and spread love like that, it gotta start at home. It gotta start at home. So I was like, well, shoot, let me go ahead and make the anthem real quick. Like, I love my city. I be out here serving the community and in the streets with it. So we gonna blow at home, and then we gonna take it to the rest of the world. Man, and this song represents that.
This is dope, man. I can't wait to hear it. I know you got a video for it already.
I do, but it ain't gonna drop until 2 weeks after that. I'm trying to sit on it, man. I got me. I done throw the whole kitchen sink at this situation, man. So like, I got hired a little PR, and she told me like, we want to spread out the release so you can talk about it you got something to talk about it for longer. So. But yeah, it's all hard, man. I got it on my phone. I'll show it to you.
That's what's up.
When the camera go off.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like this one gonna turn the corner for me.
Hey, man, that's what's up, man. Tell them folks where to follow you at, man. Anything.
Yeah, everywhere. The number 2, the word .0 TNT. That's 2.0 TNT. And then on Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, all that good stuff is just the number 2.0. So yeah, you can find me everywhere. I'm everywhere.
New gospel rapper, man. He coming. He coming
sir.
to take the church community and everybody who needs some faith by storm. You feel me? And this your boy Ugly Money for show, man. And now you are tuned out with VerifiedAtl.
Yes, sir.